Hello, everyone. Welcome back to No More Popcorn. My name is Brian. Flying solo again today. I got some movies in the mail, and I was going to do an unboxing of all of them, but I kind of switched it up. I wanted to do something a little different today. One came in that I've been anxiously awaiting, and to be quite honest with you, there's so many that we have, each one of us, Patrick and Nathan and myself, that we've got to get caught up on. I didn't know when we would ever get around to reviewing this movie or if we ever get around to reviewing it. So I wanted to just kind of talk a few things about it. I'm not going to go into spoilers or anything. We'll just sort of talk about what the movie is, what you can kind of expect from it, positives, negatives. I also want to show up the packaging for this. This movie is one that I've had my eyes on for quite some time, and there's a few different releases of it, and I was really picky about which one I wanted. Now, I had never seen the movie. I've just heard so much about it that I knew, okay, if I'm going to get a copy of this, I sort of want it to be one that's a little bit special. So I was lucky enough to come across one on eBay that I could afford, that they were asking a reasonable price for, and that, it seems to be a little bit harder to find, which things like that are always cool to have in your collection. So anyways, I'm rambling on. Today I wanted to do a little mini review of the movie Xtro. This was made in 1982. It's by Harry Bromley Davenport, I believe is the guy's name. And yeah, now, like I said, I had never seen this. I had seen some images. I knew that it was kind of extraterrestrial, a little science fiction-y, a little horror, and it just seemed like it would be right up my alley, and I gotta tell you, it was 100%. This one contains a little bit of everything. So what I'm going to do first off is I'll just start showing the packaging for the movie, which I think is quite incredible. It's really nice. It's a media book. And then as we're doing that, we'll kind of start discussing the movie itself. So once again, I got this off eBay. The company who put it out is 84 Entertainment. Now, this is a German company. So these are Region B locked. So you will have to have an international player or an all-region player to play the disc. But yes, so this is a media book. Once again, 84 Entertainment. This is Xtro, which, by the way, I am trying something different with the lighting. I want to keep messing with this. Obviously, I know I need professional lights. We need professional lights. We just don't have them yet. And I know it's something that's pretty easy to acquire. Just for whatever reason, we haven't gotten them yet. I'm sick of this room looking like a fucking hospital anytime we record videos or I do little videos or anything like that. So, yeah, if you guys have any heads up on companies that you would recommend or something to make our room look a little better without looking like a fucking hospital, that's depressing. There's too much of that shit going on right now. I don't want to, look like I'm in a hospital doing a review. There's like too many people in the hospital. Well, no, that's wrong, because some people need to be in the hospital. Don't listen to me. Let's talk about the fucking movie. Yes, Xtro. Now, I think this is fucking gorgeous. So, 84 Entertainment did, to my knowledge at least, this one's a little bit hard for me. I couldn't really track down a lot for it. With 84 Entertainment being a German company, when I tried to go to their website and stuff, it said I wasn't able to. I couldn't access it. I still can't really find an actual way to order from them directly, which is a shame because I would love to. I have seen some people talk about the company before, and they have said that you basically have to set up an account. You will be given like a German address. I'm assuming maybe something like a PO box or something, and then from there it could be sent to your actual address if you're in the United States. I don't know. It sounds like a fucking treasure map to me. I'll gladly follow it, though, if I can get more releases like this. So I'm sorry I keep getting off track here. I was just really excited about this one. So yeah, here is our cover art. That's what I was starting to say. They had 5 different covers, I believe. I've only seen 2 of them. I'm really curious to see what the other 3 look like. But what they did is they put them in increments. So your first cover, which is this one, I'm fortunate to get it, was limited to 111 copies. Second cover art 222, third 333, and so on and so forth. At least that's what I could gather. The third one looks cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a little bit of an over embellishment of what I'm sure the movie delivers. It's got like super awesome. It's like a comic book. It looks very comic esque. There's a large breasted woman on the front with a really over the top looking monster behind her, like, I am alien. Watch me fuck or something. It looks crazy, but I'd love to get it. But yes, this is the first one. Okay, the first cover. So here's the front there. I'm gonna flip it over on the back. Okay, and as you'll see here, this is the quantity that it's limited to. Once again, 111. And now, another thing with this, keeping in mind that it is German, you're not going to be able to, unless you speak German and read German, you're not really going to be able to read any of the text. That doesn't really bother me at all. I think as long as it's I find this to be a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a better version. It's a better copy. I think it looks better than its competitors. So reading the text is not a big deal for me. I could find, liner notes and shit online. I just like the packaging. I like the case. But yeah, so you get all the images on the back. Once again, 111. I got copy number 101. These are stickered on there. So that's just a little sticker. Doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. It's placed really well, though. Okay. Now, inside here, I'm going to show off a little bit of this. I have to be careful though. There is a couple of pages that have some nudity, so I'm going to have to look at it before I show you. But yeah, so this is a media book. Now, I've taken the discs out. Number one of them is actually, the movie itself is in my player. I literally just got through watching it, and I kind of wanted to keep it up so that I could reference the names of the characters. My mind is not what it used to be, and sometimes I have a really hard time remembering shit, so I figured I'd keep it up there. But it kind of works out because you can see a little bit more of the artwork. So when you open it up, this is where your movie will sit. Okay? And I know it might be a little bit hard to make out, but that is a woman laying there with like a suction cup kind of a deal attaching to her face. Okay, and here's our beastie. All right, let me flip the page over here. Okay, this looks good. So you've got like a poster for the movie, like a promo poster. Here's an image. It's really cool. It's like someone's walking on their arms and legs, like they're, on their backs or whatever. I don't know really how to word what I'm saying, but it's like they're walking backwards with a head that's like looks like it's facing you, so it looks like their arms and legs are like twisted the wrong way. It's really cool. I don't know if you can see that well enough, but yeah, it's great. All right, let's flip to the next page here and see. Okay, now this one has some boobies, but I cannot not show this image. Yeah, it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. You got a grown man coming out of a woman's vagina. This is not the first time No More Popcorn has seen this. We did see this in Gozu. And I gotta be honest with you. Nathan loved Gozu. Me and Patrick were kind of on the same page. We thought it was hideously boring. Some really cool scenes in it, but I think in this it worked a little bit better. It's not as funny as when Gozu had the man-child coming out of the woman. But anyway, it was awesome. I loved it. Nudity on the next page, can't do that. And once again, these are all just write-ups in it. And we've got this, which when I first seen this, I was like, oh man, it was just a quick glance. Not when I had the copy, but when I seen some images online, it's like, that's a dude like sucking the living shit out of a nipple. Nope, that's his son's shoulder. Yeah. Here's a cool little image. Moving right along, we have got, yep, some transformation scenes in there. This is a woman who's basically been turned into a housing facility for the women. Kid covered in blood. Could never go wrong with that. Yeah. Wait. Well, I don't really think you could tell that was anything. Some hot sexual action. I don't think that counts as nudity. Does hair count as nudity? I don't think so. Just a little bit of love buzz. Hi, I'm a kid. Hi, I'm a clown. Look, a fist. All right, we got a very annoying neighbor in the movie, and then some more write-ups, and then we have this. So the back of it here is kind of a continuation of the front. Very nice. All right, so let's place that back down here. I'm going to go ahead and show you there are 2 discs that come in the back. This one is for the soundtrack. It's pretty rad. And it has that dude coming out of the vagina. The vagina dude guy. Yeah, so that's the soundtrack to the movie. Soundtrack's okay. I thought it was kind of a bizarre choice for them to include it with this, but the more content, the more extras, the better for me. So, pretty nice. This is the extras. The Xtro extras. Very awesome image on that. The movie itself is nothing to write home about. It's basically just the cover of this, which is a nice image, but nothing you haven't seen yet. All right, so Xtro. We start off with a family. We've got mother Rachel, father Sam, son Tony. I did it. I did good. I was referencing the credits screen here with the names. Dad gets they're out there playing at like this cabin, some kind of a house. They're just fucking around in a house. Mom leaves, playing catch with their dog, and Dad gets taken by a beam of light. Fast forward 3 years, and the family has kind of moved on. The mother is with a new guy. His name is Joe. They are supposed to be getting married, have plans of getting married. They have brought in a house sitter, babysitter. Her name was Annalise. God, I'm killing it. The one time I need to remember names, and I actually can. Yeah, anyway, I like that it's up there. Maybe it's a confidence thing, because I'm like, I know if I fuck up, I can just look over there. But Annalise is in the home helping out as well, mostly to take care of Tony. So everyone's moved on, it seems like, except for Tony. Tony is still under the impression that Dad is coming back. Mom and new boyfriend, kind of look at it like he made a decision. He left his family. He moved on for whatever reasons. We might not ever know, but he's gone. So, trying to think of how to say it without spoiling a whole bunch of stuff. I guess we'll get into little specifics on things I liked about the movie with the practical effects and everything after I kind of finish the synopsis. That way I don't risk ruining anything. So Dad ends up coming back. The son has been very hell-bent on, this is going to happen. Some strange things have been happening with Tony. And the dad ends up coming back. And the mom is just, completely dumbfounded and is just like, what happened and all this. And the dad says, I can't remember anything. I don't know what's happened over the last 3 years. So the son ends up, him and Dad kind of have like this little connection other than just a regular father and son connection. The dad explains to him, I was taken away because I was lucky. I was fortunate. I was chosen to be taken away. And, you can come live with us too. Would you like that? Would you like to see this other place? So the son kind of starts going through some things where he can see something and he can apply his imagination to it, and whatever he applies his imagination to, he can become real. So you see that in little small forms and fashions. And basically what happens from this point on for the rest of the movie, you have the internal struggle that's happening within the family as far as Joe and the mom, like where's their relationship standing. The babysitter is mostly just there for I don't know, it's like a good middle ground just to kind of keep the story cohesive. She's there to make sure, Tony is looked after and doing well. She, most of her stuff just involves like having sex with her boyfriend while it's just her and Tony at home. So yeah, the son starts to apply this using his imagination to make things come real, and it's in a harmful way. You know, he's trying to hurt others by doing it. Um, and yeah, I mean, it has a very great ending. I'm not going to spoil that. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop there. This is a movie about a dad who's been taken away, comes back to the family. There's all sorts of emotions from the mom because she doesn't know what's going on with it. The dad obviously has changed, and he is doing some strange things, and the son is latching on to him, and yeah, the dad is transforming. Um, Guys, this one was a fucking blast. I absolutely loved it. It has so many elements. I thought it was incredibly neat and a little bit different because your scenes at first that are graphic. I mean, there's some really bloody scenes like that. Him coming out of the woman is as silly of a premise as it is. I mean, it works so well. Like this lady is impregnated by the alien. That arm thing that I was showing you on the inside, it attaches to her mouth. She gets pregnant, and then she just swells up and gives birth to him, and it's gross. He chews off his umbilical cord and everything. Yeah, like it's fucking cool. So you've got scenes like that are just like over the top on the grotesque level, on the blood level, and the gore, and then you've got really super hokey stuff, like kind of almost like Puppet Master-ish, except, and I'm not trying to offend anyone here, not a big fan of Puppet Master, but it's that level of like just kind of goofiness when the kid is maybe goofiness isn't the word I'm looking for, but very childlike. Like this, the kid, he's using his imagination, you know, to make things happen, and you know, there's parts with like a clown and everything, and all these toys are spinning around and stuff, just kind of, you know, goofy stuff like that, with even some like circus-esque music playing over it, which I know makes sense with the clown and all, but you know, just you kind of go from this to scenes of like, fuck, you know, there's blood all over me. And I love it. The way it sits with me was like a great steak and shrimp combo. It's perfect. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to hopefully review it with the guys. I think this is one that they would thoroughly enjoy. So to wrap up this video, number one, watch Xtro. I honestly, there are copies that you can purchase that are very easy to find. Just get on eBay and grab one, or do a Google search and find out some of the other companies aside from 84 Entertainment that are selling this. Although I do recommend, if you can get a hold of the 84 Entertainment, I most definitely would. Any of the cover arts, I'm sure, are going to be great. So scoop that up, give it a watch. Let me know what you think, if you're able to, or if you've seen it already. Now I wanted to get, there's 3 of these movies, okay? Xtro 1, then we have Xtro 2, and then we do have Xtro 3. Now I had Xtro 3. This is kind of what started this whole thing, you know, as far as me wanting to finish the collection. I knew about Xtro for a while. Like I said, waiting on the best copy that I could find. Meanwhile, Vinegar Syndrome put out Xtro 3. Okay, so I picked that up, and then I found Xtro, and then I ended up finding Xtro 2 on Laserdisc. I recently acquired a Laserdisc player. It was an early birthday present for me that I am more than grateful for. It's fucking awesome. It's from 1987. Has a couple of little issues cosmetically with some of the buttons, but if you just put the movie in and let it fucking play and don't worry about it, you're great. It's solid. It works awesome. And I think that's really impressive for a machine that's been around that long. Anyway, I'm going to do a review of Xtro 2 next. You know, probably sometime next week. Hopefully I'll get around to doing it. And then, of course, I'll follow that up with Xtro 3. Now, there is stock of Xtro 4. A date is to be announced. I have no idea when it's going to be, nor does anyone else, I suppose. But, yes, guys, if you liked this video, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that, you know, that I would love if you did. No More Popcorn would love if you would do that. Let me know what your favorite sci-fi horror movie is. Yeah, let me know what that is. There's some obviously really great ones out there, but there's like a lot. You know, some of them are really deep and hidden, and I would love to find out about some new ones. Um, so yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please take care of yourselves. Try to enjoy yourself as much as you can during, you know, these crazy times. I know it's hard, and you know, but it's a great opportunity to catch up on movies. So yes, I feel like there's so much more I have to say, but I guess not. I am going to be doing a video, an unboxing video, hopefully here in the next like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm kind of waiting on some shipments to come in. I ordered a fairly big order from Arrow. They were doing a sale. So I'm going to have a big Arrow video update, and I've got some more Vinegar Syndrome titles coming in, and some random things that are going to be sporadically coming in over the next couple of weeks. So yes, please stay tuned. Watch Xtro. It fucking kicks ass, and so do you. Whee!